Hey, what's up? Dev Puppy here. So I'd like to show off my Curvy laser. So input systems on the Go and sometimes on the Oculus quite often have lasers, a laser pointer, and that's pretty typical. And I just wanted to do something a little bit different to try and give weight to objects. So what I have is a curvy laser. So there's a small curve to it when you move it along at the very end. But what you'll see is when I pick up an item, there's a little bit more of a pronounced curve. This is the lightest item. And then light, medium. So the curve is getting a little bit more pronounced. Yeah. And then the heaviest one, it moves a lot slower compared to where the root of the laser is. Also, what I've done is I've allowed the user to change the length of the laser. So in this mode, when it's just hovering around looking for objects, the reticule, by the way, at the very end is actually a sphere. I just wanted a 3D reticule. And when wandering around, it will contact, static objects and it will be that length. But when you attach an item, you can actually move it backwards and forwards. Now it gets really choppy in Unity Editor, but I've made a build on this on the go, and it actually does not have the choppiness. So there's some type of overhead that the Unity Editor is causing that makes this zooming in and out really, really perform terribly. And also the reticule will grab the object um, wherever you click the trigger down. It will grab it there, so there's no snap point to it. It's just wherever the reticule is when you press trigger down. You can move the items with each other, but otherwise, what happens is it is basically it's kinematic when you're moving it around, unless it contacts another interactable, and then it moves actually. So the assets that I've used to make these are there's a curvy line asset that I'll post in the description below, and that allows you to make basically splines. So this laser has 3 points to it: the root and the it's about 60% of the length down. There's another node, and then the end point. And between those, the end point moves slower than the root, and so you get this bendy laser effect. So you can see that the reticule moves slower than the laser. It eventually catches up, but it moves slower, and you get that curve effect. And I'm using the outline, I think it's called Easy Outline. Again, I'll post the link. Uh, the Easy Outline is just a script you attach to the objects you want to have this outline. It's great. It performs really well. However, I don't know if it will actually be what I use finally. I'm thinking of doing something a little different instead of the outline, because that's pretty typical, and I think there might be another cooler way to do it. So what I'm thinking actually is that it changes to an unlit texture, so that really the effect will be that it gets brighter and the shadow disappears. It becomes unreal, kind of like ethereal. I thought I'd end the video showing you the assets in action that I used. So the curved line is not, it's called Easy Curve Line. It's actually not found on the asset store. It's in Unity list. Easy curved line. So it's really easy to use, as the name would imply. you just have the line with a line renderer attached to it, and the curved line renderer script, and then you just have the points of the line, and each point on the line has a curved line point script, and that's it. There's some physics stuff I didn't get into. This is essentially the one I use. So if I play the scene, this does not have any physics to it. So I used this white line as an example to build from. For the other tool, I used Quick Outline, which is available on the Unity Asset Store. And this is really fantastic because it performs well and there's lots of options. You can customize the way that the objects are hidden and the way the outline appears. So to use this tool, you just have to attach this outline script. That's it. And I would recommend using pre-compute outline, especially on mobile, just to increase performance. And lots of options. It's very simple and straightforward to use. It's been great. Okay, thanks for watching. Hey, if you liked this video, hit that like button down below. And if you want to keep up with what I'm up to, hit subscribe.